Hi Aries, welcome to Josie K Tarot. This is your, pardon me, love, soulmate, however you want to look at romance in your life. These are the energies for the month of January 2018. So for those of you who are new, welcome. I'm Josie K. I pull messages via the energies I feel, and I use the cards to clarify the messages and energies that I am pulling from however this gift works. So let's just move on. Now, I did pull someone's energy starting off with that had a little bit to do with wanting to leave a situation because they're feeling stuck, but they're not stuck. And what they may cause for themselves to do, if this is you listening or someone else, they're choosing maybe to take a difficult path. And it's a path that's going to take it's going to be a long, difficult journey. They're dreaming about long-term financial stability. And there's an overall energy that a person is a soulmate. But the reason that this particular Aries, or someone who has Aries in their chart strongly, the reason that they're not clear is because they're fantasizing. They don't have their feet down on the ground. They need to focus on their domestic situation as is, and to maybe just put someone in the friend zone for January. Because there's time here that needs to be made for observation, both within and when it comes to this person in the vicinity or far from the vicinity, at a distance even. So lots of thinking needs to go through January for Aries. Now I'm going to be using the Tarot of the Hidden Realm deck, and I'm going to ask Spirit to please provide energies for whichever Aries or number of Aries energies I may be pulling for this particular reading. Dear Lord, Spirit guides and angels, please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Aries with clearly defined messages regarding love and romance for the month of January 2018. Thank you. Okay, yeah. So the person we are discussing, or the energies of the people who connect with these energies, are coming to a point where they have learned a lot. And actually give yourself a pat on the back, because you've come full circle with regards to some sort of knowledge in your life at this time. And that's beautiful. So therefore, the World card energy is showing up as a bit of a portal for you to step into a new path ahead because of what you've learned. Some of you are just really wanting to get so far away from the old path. You're focusing so much on trying to find a happily ever after because you've been exhausted by this old path. Now, in your thoughts position, you're hoping that Spirit will be offering you this life renewed acorn or seed of whatever source. It's a magic seed, a seed where you can plant a new path, a new beginning in love, in finances, in a relationship. And in your foundation, some of you, not all of you, may be dealing with the energies of someone who is very financially secure. This person could have Earth in their chart, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female, because this is general. In the recent past, there was an opportunity that I believe most of you Aries took to open your heart and to hope, wish, and pray for this new wonderful beginning. But in the next 2 to 3 weeks, you're going to find yourselves up in your head. And we'll clarify why in a minute. Now, you guys have control in January over deciding who is going to be the caretaker of the home, the family man or woman, the person who provides and who cares for those around them. So either you're choosing to come together with someone and create a happily ever after and be the leader of the family, the caregiver, or you're hoping to bring someone in, or that someone will come in who will offer this to you. Spirit is saying now is a time to take the Hanged Man energies and to look at things from every perspective before moving forward at all. In your hopes or fears, I believe some of you are fearing the idea of, do I leave something behind? Do I move forward with this person? To me, this is very much a should I or shouldn't I card, especially when it comes to this earth sign, or someone who has earth in their chart, or who is financially successful, very caring and giving. In the outcome position, you might start to understand what has been taking this person so long. And in a 3-card summary to my right, Spirit's saying in the first week and a half to 2 weeks, try not to focus too much on a situation. Because I think Spirit's saying that something has to come to an end one way or another. I feel that a particular energy I'm pulling in is with someone. Therefore, in order to get focused on someone else, they have to go through this ending. Like, the ending is inevitable. It's part of the process. I think Spirit's saying, you know, take a trip, go visit a friend, be free and happy. Let yourself have a little time to go visit friends or family, to have fun, to loosen up, and to move forward in your path with more knowledge. And I think the knowledge some of you are going to come to after maybe just getting together and connecting with a friend is that you need to let something go from the past. Or you need to let go of the present in order to move into the past. And for whomever's energies I'm pulling, we've got the Two of Swords. It's the inability to make a choice. Who is offering me their heart? What is on offer in this cup? I also feel that in the next week or two, some of you are going to be the ones bringing an end to a situation. Now, in the next 2 to 3 weeks, I see with the Five of Wands being in a struggle with someone or in a frustrated mindset because of a secret. Because of a secret by which you may have connected to someone from your past, by which maybe you feel like you could move forward with and have a bounty with. But Spirit's trying to tell you that someone here doesn't really want love. That's not specifically what they're after. In fact, if you ask them, I'm sure that they would say they're not ready for that. And for some of you, that's what's going to get you up in your head, is because you're going to feel like you put all of this energy into a situation, and in the end, you end up regretting all of the energy you put in. In fact, all of the energy you are left with in the end. Some of you are going to decide to go into the path of a fire sign, Sagittarius or Leo, and I think that's what Spirit's suggesting if the choice is between fire and earth for this particular energy. Now, in the outcome position, a person has come and gone and come and gone and come and gone, never stays, probably won't ever stay. And Spirit's trying to give you the energy of the Strength card to be able to speak your piece about this. And here comes this fiery energy. Now, it could be that you guys are setting the goals, that you guys are doing all this, taking all the steps to reach out, or that you guys are contemplating a path of security with the fire sign. And even though you're enjoying your current life path and know that it's the best place for you, you will still be reminiscing about someone at a distance. But I think for some of you, you're going to find out that that person at a distance not only enjoys their party scene, but that they are going back and forth with other people. There is more than just you in their life at a distance. And that's something that you're just going to have to be content with or walk away from. All right, so I'm going to add some spiritual advice or knowledge that Spirit wants to provide for the Aries energies, whoever may be connecting to these. If you'd like for a personal energy read, you can email me at josiek42@gmail.com. This is the Wisdom of the House of Night deck by PC Cast and Colette Baron Reed. So Spirit's saying when it comes to stepping through the portal into this brand new world, know that you have the warrior energies with you, helping you with those very first decisions. Where do I go? What do I do? Who am I now? What do I want to accomplish in this new path, now that I have gone beyond the lessons of the past? Spirit's saying if you want a happily ever after, peace, joy, contentment, and happiness, look around at the love you already have in your life. Love is what we make of it. Love is what we already have. Love is what we wake up to with the air and the sun and nature and our pets and our family and our friends and our neighbors and the people at the store. We are in love. We just need to be sure that we're not trying to chase passion, because passion is a farce. Passion is something that dissipates, and then when we get beyond passion with someone, we have to pull them into our love and to love this person like we do our mom, dad, sister, brother, aunt, uncle, grandfather, grandmother, cousins, neighbors, people at the store. They become part of our love, and we love them and they love us. And everything goes back to the day-to-day love routine, and that's where we need to find joy. If we are continually trying to go out and find joy from just the passion that dissipates, we're going to be on an eternal journey of unfulfillment. So we have to learn to find fulfillment in the love we were at, whether we're with someone or not at this time in our life. Joy comes from within. Now, in your thoughts position, you're hoping that a new path can start, and Spirit is saying, yes, a new path can start exactly where it is that you belong right now. It is about becoming honest with others as well as becoming honest with yourself in this new world path that you are stepping into. When it comes to a person in your foundation who does well financially, who is secure, who has maybe earth in their chart, Spirit's saying it's okay to have hope. Without hope, there is darkness. But hope doesn't require any action. If someone loves us, they will make the action to step towards us, right? So in the Nine of Cups in the past, we had our heart open. We had the ability to make our wishes come true. And we had the ability as well to meditate and to manifest what it is we wanted moving forward. But were we honest with ourselves about this new direction? In the next 2 to 3 weeks, there is this frustrating energy. Why are you frustrated? Because you're only seeing a fragment or a small piece of a very big puzzle. Somebody is keeping you at bay so that you don't see the big picture. in the next 4 to 6 weeks, you have control. Well, yes, you get to decide who is that father figure, that family figure, that who takes care of you and your family, who wants to be a part of that. You get to decide that. So take some time to become invisible. Take some time in your own space to really think about who has been there for you and who has not. Who has kept you at arm's length so that you cannot know the whole picture. That is why Spirit is asking that you look at things from every perspective. Because at some point you're going to understand that you were in denial of a situation. And it was easy to do because the person was only giving you a little piece of the truth, of what really the way things were. And that's what it's time to be honest about in January. So in your hopes and fears, you have the should I or shouldn't I? Well, we have freedom of choice. And Spirit's offering you the choices angel, who has a white wing and a black wing. So truthfully, the choice is ours. Are you going to make a good choice or are you going to make a bad choice? The choice is up to us. In the outcome position, this earth sign is moving very slowly. And if you get them to head in your direction with all of your hope, there will be some sort of chaos. So I'm feeling be careful what you ask for when it comes to this person. All right, so I'm going to ask the energies about this person in connection to their relationship or thoughts, feelings, and emotions when it comes to you, Aries. I'm going to use the same Tarot of the Hidden Realm deck in combination with the Wisdom of the House of Night deck for clarification. All right, so let's move into the energies, please, of the person that Aries is asking about. So, dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels, please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Aries with a clearly defined Celtic spread of the energies representing the person the Aries is thinking about. What are that person's thoughts, feelings, emotions, viewpoints, outlooks, and perspectives when it comes to their connection to this particular Aries in January 2018? All right. So this person has learned a lot from you. This person has come a long way and they have been reborn from their experience. They are looking for a beautiful atmosphere, beautiful surroundings, maybe a person to come in and take care of that atmosphere who's very beautiful, who's content, who's maybe a good home caretaker at home. They take care of themselves. And in this person that you guys are thinking of, in their thoughts position, they have the moon card energies. So they are afraid to head down a path with you because they do not know exactly where that path is going to lead. Now, in your foundation, they are enjoying a life of fulfillment and finances, probably are contemplating their stocks and or their retirement. And in the recent past, there was the Eight of Swords. They were putting on their garb and in defense mode, ready to protect and defend. And now, as they've connected to you, through you, and with you, they have learned a lot about themselves. In the next 2 to 3 weeks, right about the time where you guys start to get confused, the person you're thinking of is connecting back to a third party. So the person you're thinking of, Aries, has control over deciding if either they want to offer you a teeny tiny itty bitty cup of love to keep you hanging, or if they want to go with a little love offer or new beginning with someone else. Spirit is telling them that They can, at this time, hope, wish, and pray on the Wheel of Fortune and make a decision about what path is best for them, and chances are the wheel will turn in their favor because they are really focused on comfort. So in their hopes and fears, they are contemplating, am I comfortable the way things are, or do I want to move forward onto something much more fulfilling? Well, in their outcome position, they have Aries energies or another fire sign, Sag, Aries, or Leo, like yourself. In a 3-card summary to my right, in the first week and a half to 2 weeks, they are making hopes, wishes, and prayers when it comes to life, when it comes to a happily ever after, when it comes to this new path. They may be hoping and wishing and praying to have the same thing as you. Yes, a happily ever after, peace, joy, and contentment. But they're looking at things from every perspective, trying to figure out who stays and who goes as well. Because they have someone in their life path who may have air in their chart. Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And this person's heart is still open to them. So they have the energies of the Star card to hope, wish, and pray to Spirit and think about who and or what they want in their life path. The person you're thinking of, Aries, may also have a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, in their path with them at the same time. And they are trying to make a wish on a star to manifest what and who is best for them. But they're definitely getting tired of this path. They're looking back at a path that's been long and difficult, and they're wondering if it's worth an effort anymore. In the next 2 to 3 weeks, they see you as a way to kind of get out of their head and go have fun. They see you as a small, quick connection. But if the story comes down to it, they definitely do not want to have love in their life. They are content. So in the outcome position, they're thinking about, well, I guess I'll have to do what it is I have to do and walk away. I'm going to think about what I've put my energy into most. And I know that I can plant a seed moving forward in any direction that I so choose. And the Hierophant is congratulating this person you guys are thinking of because they've come so far in their path. And they're contemplating moving in a new direction, which may be difficult because they're going to have to leave a lot of things behind. Part of them wants to know, is this connection to Aries real or is it a fantasy? And part of them is this little guy down here, hiding from wanting to deal with reality. But the more they try to let go, the more they start to regret of this Empress energy, which I believe is you guys. The person you're thinking of is really focused on a new path in love, but yet there's a secret here when it comes to passion. When it comes to a new and exciting path. I feel as though the person you're thinking of, if you're not with them, is getting to the point where they're just done waiting around. They're ready to put an end to that and to move on with their life and to go have fun and to not get into a situation that causes so much seriousness for them. So again, I'm going to clarify with the Wisdom of the House of Night deck the feelings, thoughts, and emotions of the person that Aries is thinking of at this time. All right, so this person is saying, you know what? I learned a lot from the Aries. And now I'm going to take an oath to myself not to repeat what I've had to learn. Now I can enjoy my surroundings, my finances, the beautiful things I can buy, knowing that the High Priestess of Earth is here to guide me when it comes to my finances and my future. In this person's thoughts, they're afraid of where a path with the Aries is going to lead them. And they feel that they have become disobedient to their normal rules and regulations that they have held strong in their path. Somehow they'd ended up with a blindfold on, swinging their sword in the dark and off balance. I feel that the person you guys are thinking of are starting to get themselves strong and in balance once again. They're focusing on retirement. They're focusing on maybe an inheritance. They're focusing on finances in whatever way it applies. And they're going out in their woods to their grove, to their couch where their kitty cat and blanket is, and they are finding time to think. In the past, they had the moon card energies, having hope but not really getting anywhere. There was too much fear. Therefore, he was, or she was, putting on their garb to get ready to protect and defend. But now in the next few weeks, they're coming to an understanding, I feel. Like they're fine with the way things are. They're standing strong in their own path. They're content with 2, 3, 4 different people in their life because they have no desire to have love. So when a love offer comes their way, they have control over remembering, with the tombstone that says, don't forget the lesson that you learned from the Aries when a small love offer came about. Spirit is saying it's time for this person to set a new vision, to make a new wish, and to know that the Wheel of Fortune is moving in their favor as they move forward. They are hoping and or fearing that either they can find great joy and contentment where they are at, or that they can move forward. But they are coming to an understanding that even though you're both cats, right? One of you is black, one of you is white, but you're both cats, that each of you have different perspectives on certain situations. Therefore, I feel as though the person you guys are thinking of is going to say, you know what, I'm good where I'm at, I'm good how things are, and I'm not going to change a thing. I will, however, in the future, get back in touch with this Aries so that I can find fulfillment. So it appears as somehow you guys fulfill this person, but the person you're thinking of does not want long-term commitment at this time. Yes, they want to be playful. It got too complicated. And they still have hope in their heart, but they're trying to be loyal and honest with themselves by letting go of something or someone in order to get control over their life once again. Now, I'm going to close with a couple readings, and it's not that I don't know what these cards mean. I've worked with these cards for a long time. It's that sometimes the books help for me to clarify the energies I've been pulling, and they actually express things in different ways, and I always find them fascinating. So, the card I want to read from the Wisdom of the House of Night deck is the Love card. And ironically, 10 is 1 plus 0. This is number 1. This is about loving yourself first, because we can't love anyone until we know what it is that fulfills us within. My child, my wondrous one, it's time to celebrate, because love is calling for you to open your heart and to receive my blessings. Choosing this symbol is a powerful sign that love in all its form is in your life right now. There is a responsibility to this also. You must give love freely without conditions and love others because your heart is open. There is something else here to consider. Love can be a confusing force too, and can sometimes ask a sacrifice of you. If your heart is aching and feels like it's broken, know that love has a greater love for you later. No matter where you are in your life right now, love has come to guide you into an important experience. Trust in love. So I'm feeling like this really has taught you a lot about yourself as much as it has the other person. I feel like you guys have some work to do, Aries, and a situation to decide on, to either leave a current circumstance and take a risk on someone that does not want love in their path at this time, or to stay where you're at and let them go. It's going to be up to you to understand what this fulfillment means to you. Is it fulfilling to both of you? And is it fair to everyone around you both? Okay? Word of prayer, please. Thank you. Oh my. All right, so the word of prayer you guys are receiving is marriage. I make a commitment to a healthy relationship with God, with myself, and my partner. Maybe some of you are married and you're thinking about someone from your past or at a distance. Maybe some of you want to get married. But again, that other person at this time does not want love in their path. They're having fun, they're partying, they're enjoying all kinds and types of people. You drew this card because your relationship is what needs loving attention. You've been out of balance lately with too much focus upon work and intellectual pursuits. Mother Mary steps in and asks you to stop what you're doing and to put your heart into your marriage. In fact, make a renewed commitment to it and all of your interpersonal relationships. Allow yourself to care about and to reconnect with the person that you love. For unmarried individuals, this card signals a positive and important change in your love life, provided that you open your heart and allow yourself to be authentic and vulnerable with others. Commit to developing your relationships at the highest possible level so that they are truly love-filled. Sorry about the glare. I'm up north. The sun is shining, which isn't very often. Yeah, so if you're single, with the clouds here and the dog energies, really put this person in the friend zone and try and see if you can build a really close connection without letting yourself get too wrapped up in the emotions. And of course, draw a line when it comes to anything more than just being friends until you're sure of who this person is and that you want the same thing. Because if you give too much of yourself away to someone and that person does not reciprocate, it's not about you. It's just about the fact that they don't see the situation the same way. But you don't want to give up your mind, your soul, and your sanity to a situation by which their viewpoint is different than yours. So if you're single, definitely give this person time and observe them. If you're in a relationship, it is definitely time to let go of this fantasy of someone and work on what you are dealing with in your life first. It is always important to give your relationship every single ounce of effort you have before walking away, so that there is no regret. And even if you're walking away from one situation, hoping to go into another situation, my advice is to wait a year in between so you can get back in touch with who you are, what you like to do on a daily basis, what fulfills you in your own life path, and you can gain back all of that strong self-esteem and self-worth before going out into that world and giving your heart away once again. So thank you for coming by my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe, as I'm trying to set a goal of hopefully 25,000 before my 2-year anniversary on April 7th. Thank you. Take care, and God bless.